This is the story of how I promoted a stolen LEGO Ideas set. Almost. You may be wondering what I even mean by that. What do I mean by stolen? Well, stick around and I'll tell you all about it. This is going to be a bit different than my normal videos. This story is about the biggest ethical dilemma I've had with creating videos on this channel since I started in 2021. In order to tell you this story, I'm going to do my best to be super clear and thorough. So for that, we have to start at the very beginning. Chapter 1. People hate fake LEGO. Like, passionately. When I say fake LEGO, what I mean is LEGO style brick building products made by other companies, usually from China. Not everyone hates it with a passion. I don't even think it's the majority of the LEGO community that does, but the portion that hates it is certainly the loudest. In a few of my videos, I've suggested using alternative bricks made by competitor companies to LEGO before, and I'm really used to seeing comments like, "Fake LEGO, I would never touch fake LEGO, that's blasphemy." It's obvious that people have a really strong connection to LEGO bricks and LEGO products in general, and they prefer not to use any competitor products. And to be fair, there is a good reason for this. For a long time, LEGO bricks have been the place to go to get consistent quality in brick building products. They've been doing it the longest and perfected the formula. Their bricks stand the test of time, haven't changed in 50 years, and they're the OGs. There's nothing like the sweet satisfaction of snapping a pair of LEGO bricks together. That brand loyalty comes from a place of fulfilling expectations. You know exactly what you're going to get when you buy a LEGO product. If you played with LEGO growing up, there may have been a moment that a relative or a family member brought you a third-party LEGO style product and it just wasn't as fun to build with. I know for me, it was the Halo Mega Bloks sets. I loved Halo and I loved LEGO, but I'll never forget that when I built my Mega Bloks Pelican, that it would just fall apart over and over again while I was trying to attach pieces to it. It was incredibly frustrating, and that kind of experience sticks with you. So after that bad experience, everyone only wants LEGO products for life to scratch that itch. This hyper brand loyalty to LEGO comes at a price though. LEGO quality is extremely high, but I think we can all admit that LEGO has used this consumer loyalty to its advantage over the years to continue raising prices of their products while including less bricks in each one. The actual price per piece data on this does vary by theme, but I think to most consumers it certainly feels that way. The LEGO review market is so saturated on YouTube. You can find hundreds of reviews and reaction videos to what LEGO is releasing, so I thought, why not see what else is out there? So I started reviewing alternative brands and companies competing with LEGO. The biggest market for LEGO competitors is definitely from China, so a lot of my reviews have been Chinese sets. My first review was just a set that I'd bought off Amazon, an incredibly cheap modular building that I said was the cheapest modular building ever, coming in at only $47. Companies took notice though, and they reached out to me, and I have a few brands that I've worked with repeatedly, like Fantasy Bricks and Funhole. Fantasy Bricks has real licensing deals with brands like Astro Boy, Sherlock Holmes, Metal Slug, and Popeye the Sailor Man. While there are cheap knockoffs out there, the amount of legitimate LEGO competitors is still growing rapidly, and competition is always good in a market-based capitalist economy that we all exist under today. While a lot of people still aren't very open to the idea of alternative sets, it's good that there are high quality products with legitimate licenses that are out there to compete with LEGO. Chapter 2. Open source designs and intellectual property rights. LEGO's reputation for their high quality construction and the prices they can sell their bricks for means that they don't actually really care about the actual intellectual property of their builds. At least they don't act like it, like at all. And what I mean by this is that the instructions for all LEGO sets going back to the early 2000s are available for free on LEGO's website. You don't even have to buy the set. I've mentioned before how this makes LEGO products incredibly open source. You don't even need to buy new LEGO sets. If you have a collection of a lot of bricks, you can just download the instructions instructions for free and build whatever new sets are released, barring the printed pieces and minifigs, of course, or new special parts that come out. Lego products are only on the shelves for a limited amount of time. Afterwards, they become retired and the price rises exponentially. I made an entire video about how Lego prices for their sets increase by insane amounts after the products get taken off the shelves. It spawned a massive resale market for Lego products, and people have said that Lego is literally a better investment than gold. Although the prices are ballooning exponentially on these retired sets, the profit for Lego investments in these sets doesn't go back to Lego the corporation, it goes back into the hands of the consumers. That's why I promoted the idea of downloading the instructions to retired Lego sets and building them with third-party pieces if you really just want the building for your collection. It doesn't hurt Lego, and it helps you by not having to pay an arm and a leg to get a product that isn't even produced anymore. And if you do that, you're not hurting Lego, you're just refusing to pay inflated prices for retired sets. In a world where Lego is so expensive as is, I feel like this is an understandable compromise. Let's take a quick sidebar and see what Lego themselves have to say about copyright law and protecting their products internationally. The Lego brick itself was patented in the late 1950s, which helped Lego to become a household name. You may not know that this patent actually expired in many countries, which means that you can actually make your own brick building products to compete with Lego without breaking any laws. This is from the Lego copyright page on their website. It's labeled Fair Play. They produced a whole brochure about this topic. In this brochure, though, it's actually mostly about the misuse of the Lego logo and branding to deceive people into thinking they're buying a Lego product. They say nothing about the patent on the bricks, so as long as you aren't actually trying to fool people into thinking they're buying real Lego, you're off the hook. I've actually personally gone as far to support buying Lego knockoffs on AliExpress. You can buy knockoffs of official retired Lego modulars for like $100 or less. One could argue that this is immoral and stealing intellectual property, but since Lego is no longer selling the sets or making any money off them, I see it as more akin to like filling a hole in the market. People still want to buy Cafe Corner, but it's like $3,000 in box. So this allows people who can't pay for Cafe Corner to still own it. This is a super important distinction that will become relevant in just a few minutes. Let's go to chapter 3, Lego Ideas. Lego Ideas, created in 2008, allows users to submit ideas for Lego products to be turned into potential sets available commercially, with the original designer receiving 1% of those royalties. Here's an interesting thing that you guys may not know about Lego Ideas. If you submit your own design to Lego Ideas, you instantly lose rights to the design. That's right, simply by submitting your design to Lego Ideas, you lose all rights to your design. You no longer have the ability to make any revenue or sell your design in another way for 3 years. I was very surprised to learn that, to say the very least. I know that this is a lot of backstory, but what I'm trying to establish here is that my general opinion is that creating products that are similar to Lego is good for healthy competition, but if a company was directly copying Lego sets that are currently released and trying to fool people into buying them, I'd say that's wrong. I'd also say it's wrong to try and fool people into buying something that you ostensibly created, but actually it was created by someone else originally. And that leads us, finally, the juicy part of the story. Chapter 4, the stolen set. Like I mentioned earlier in the video, I've worked with a variety of alternative companies by now that produce Lego-style competitor products. So a few weeks ago, a new one reached out to me. I had never heard of them before, but they did look similar to other Chinese Lego competitors that I'd worked with before, and they offered me a chance to do a review of one of their products, any of them. I found a cool build that I really liked on their site. I liked the look of it, and it was a really cool looking modular style building, and I had them send it to me so I could review it. I received the set, did an unboxing, my usual process, and started working on it and writing the video as normal. But while doing a bit of research while making the video, I typed the product's name into Google. It was just the set name, and what came up? A Lego Ideas listing for that very product. It was the exact same design, down to the custom printed pieces, stickers, and everything. It was a very obvious ripoff, The designer's name, who I looked up, his name is Marcus, and he goes by Brickster. And through that, I was able to find his website, which has a massive selection of absolutely beautiful and intricate builds that Marcus created, all in his free time, not being paid by Lego or anyone else, simply because of his passion as a builder. Now, I'm not going to reveal which build it was or what the company's name is who stole it, because I really don't want to promote the stolen item, which I'll talk more about later, but we're going to go with Brick Cross as the hypothetical stolen set, and we'll call the company Idea Steel for short. In order to give the company that wanted to work with me and review their set the benefit of the doubt, I reached out to the Lego Ideas designer, Brickster, or Marcus. My thought was maybe since Lego Ideas rejected the design, he sold it to this Chinese company and maybe receives royalties that way. Just guessing. So I said, greetings. I'm reaching out to you in regards to your Lego Ideas project. I am hoping to find out if you're aware that this version of your set by Idea Steel at the link below. Did you know about this? I'm curious if you were involved in the process or if they stole the design from your Lego Ideas project. I'm hoping to get to your thoughts on this set and Idea Steel's version. I really like your design and want the designer to get proper credit. Please let me know if we can connect. So I sent that off, and pretty quickly, Marcus responded. He said, "Hi Michael, my name is Marcus, aka Brickster, and formerly known as Lepra Lego. I am the designer of this set, a project that took me 3 months of development. I'm aware of the unpleasant situation you've reported to me. They've stolen my design, copying every little detail, including stickers and the project's name, without any consent from me nor Lego Ideas. Lego Ideas is the owner of the rights of every project we submit to the platform for a period of 3 years. Case was reported to Lego Ideas some months ago. Their Lego team deals with all copyright infringements against the Lego group. And side note, that is how I found out about that aspect of Lego Ideas. I'm completely against any kind of review or promotion of a fraudulent product produced from a stolen design, so I don't want to be a part of your video in any form. Needless to say, this was a sobering reply to receive. Not only was Marcus aware of the stolen design, it sounded like he's already fought and lost his battle. He also reinforced what I already knew deep down. I probably should not be promoting a stolen set from a fan designer. It just doesn't feel right. At this point, after reading this and after talking with Marcus, I knew I had to cancel the review. So it was time to confront the company, Idea Steel. I reached out to them, and this is what I said. I believe Lego Ideas owns the copyright of this design. Did you know this? I would like to include full and clear information in my review. I had not seen this Lego Ideas project before. I would like to know if you are aware as well. Please let me know your thoughts. And this is where I was just like, oh man, I'm so excited to see what they're about to say to this. And this is what he said. The rep that I was working with. Yes, it is from Lego Ideas, but Lego do not want it, and Idea Steel updated the design. It is a good model. Actually, that more people thanks Idea Steel to release and produce this model instead, so that they can buy it with a favorable price. This is where those previous things that I mentioned earlier in the video come into play. In a really fucked up way, in a backwards way, they kind of have a point. By producing a product that Lego has decided not to produce, they're filling a hole in the market for people to purchase this set that wouldn't be able to otherwise. The instructions aren't even available online, and you can get the whole package from China for like a really cheap cost. It's only like $64 in shipping. The problem is though, it's a fan-designed product. The original designer isn't receiving a salary from Lego to design Lego sets. They're also not receiving a 1% royalty for the set from Lego Ideas. Marcus made this design in his free time, knowingly or not, gave the design to Lego in hopes that it might become a real product. And now he has nothing. Don't get me wrong, if it was stolen from Lego itself, that'd be bad too, but Lego is a massive corporation with lawyers and salaries for everyone involved, including the designers. Marcus is just one dude doing this for a hobby, and he gets nothing. And I was silly enough to hope and think that Marcus would come on my channel and talk to me about the product and the experience of having his design stolen and exploited for profits. I'm sure it was a very troubling time for Marcus, and he's over it. He wants to spend his time making new designs, not litigating this same issue over and over again ad nauseum. So I told the company that I'm canceling the review. I'll send them the set back or pay for it, whatever they prefer, and that would be the end of it. I definitely think there are cases when you can argue that it is actually morally righteous to steal from a massive international corporation.
Gotta steal from corporations.
But in this case, if I were to have promoted this product, I'd maybe be helping myself, I'd maybe be helping the company, but I'd be hurting the individual designer who created this product. And that is the #1 reason why I canceled this review. Chapter 5, turning things around. So, instead of reviewing a stolen LEGO ideas set and giving money to another international corporation that it is exploiting international copyright law and fan designs to make a buck, along with probably their own workers, I want to go ahead and use this moment to be a force of positivity in the brick building community and a force of positivity in support of our friend Marcus. Marcus, or Brickster, has foregone LEGO ideas for obvious reasons and has entered the ring of the Bricklink Designer Program with his newest project, the Brickcross Train Station, which is the actual set I featured on the thumbnail of this video, which is actually not the stolen one. This is his newest design, and looking at these amazing renders in this video that Marcus made, he is not only a great LEGO designer, but he has an amazing eye for visuals as well. I want to use this video as an opportunity to turn this around and do something helpful for Marcus. So do me a favor, if you're watching this video on June 30th, 2023, go ahead and click the link in the description to the Brickcross Train Station set on the Bricklink Designer Program Series 2 website, and go ahead and click love it to show Marcus some support and make it even more likely for his set to become a reality. Crowd support ends on June 30th, at which point it goes into a review period, and they won't announce the winning 5 designs until August 23rd. If you're watching this video after June 30th, please follow Brickster on social media, check out Brickster.com to see some of Marcus's amazing builds, and send him some love. Keep your eye out for future builds from this passionate designer. It's the very least we can do to a very talented LEGO designer who had one of their builds literally stolen out from under him. And I know this video is not going to heal old wounds, but I just hope that maybe we can help to push Marcus over the edge or get him some additional followers and notoriety, and hopefully get one of his future products in the hands of consumers in a legitimate way. That is it for today's story time. I know it was a long story, but I hope you liked this video. I had a lot of fun making this video and attempting to tell this story, and I wanted to try and turn a negative into a positive. And thank you for watching. I will catch you in the next one. Peace.